Here we go, guys. What's going on? I'm Blockchain Crusader. Let's get ready to rock and roll. And we're about to crusade through these blockchains. Today is Friday, July 12th. And we got the PPI data coming out today. Oh, man, I forgot to turn on my light. I'm so sorry, guys. Everybody, I look kind of pale right now. Just give me 2 seconds here. Oh, so much better. There we go. Got some color on my face. That's what I'm talking about, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Like I said, we're going to be looking over at the PPI data here coming out in about 8 minutes or so. And what is that going to do for crypto, right? We got some more red in the markets today. We had a nice little bounce the other day. The last hour or so is a little green. People are a little excited about the PPI data, especially since we had lower CPI data than expected yesterday. So everything is kind of in anticipation of the same kind of narrative happening here for Bitcoin and having a bounce. So I am personally looking at a trade here. I've been talking about it with CVO, but it looks like Bitcoin's getting a little excited, starting to break above the daily open here. As you guys can see, we're starting to break above the daily open. We have a naked point of control sitting up here for Bitcoin at 57,800. That would be a great trade. But I'm also looking for let me see right here, for Ethereum. Ethereum's got a nice little setup as well. We jump on over here to my Ethereum setup. And same exact thing. We swept the previous day low, right? We hit the previous day low here, looking very, very nice and having a nice little bounce from there, trying to reclaim this value area low for this range. We also have a naked point of control sitting up here at 3,138. So this would be the trade to take here. Would be obviously the ideal entry point was back here around back over here when we were down at the previous day low at 3,051. But obviously, you know, there still could be a potential retest. There is a downward trend that we have been in for pretty much since yesterday, right? Just massive downward trend here. Let me actually take this magnet off, and let me not get it from the peak, but let me just get it from right here. You can see nice little downward trend here. We're about to start breaking out of this downward trend here. Could potentially be jumping in here. I might actually just take this trade. Might just take this trade here, but it all depends on the PPI data. The PPI data is not as, you know, as great as we expected. Is like we could see a pullback here and pulling right back down to lower levels. This is just a short-term trade setup that I'm looking at for myself, not for, you know, not for anything long-term or anything like that. So make sure you guys are paying attention here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Let's freaking go. Let me see here. Am I going to jump into this trade? I think so. I think I might jump into this trade. Let me. Where's my Bluefin account? Am I logged in? Logging in right now. Give me a second here. Come on, log in quickly. Of course, now I can't remember my password. And of course, there's got to be email verification. The tomatoes and the potatoes. Here we go. Come on. Okay. Here we are. Let's see, where are we right now? Okay. Assets, futures. Come on. Gotta turn this into dark mode. There we go. Let's see. Jump on over to Ethereum, USDT. And I would see, where are we on this trade, on this setup? What's up, everybody? Appreciate everybody jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Let's get those likes rocking and rolling. I know it's a little early in the morning, but let's start waking up, guys, because things are happening here for crypto. But before we get closer into this trade setup, what we're going to do here, I'm going to give it a few minutes here. I'm going to give it a few minutes here. Let me actually see what this setup would look like if I jumped in right now, which would probably be a terrible time. Terrible time here. Jumping in with $1,000. Take profit would be, I'm gonna front run this naked point of control, so about 130, just in case. I like to be safe that way. You know what I mean? And then stop loss right below this previous day low, which is 30.41. Technically, my stop loss should be at. Let's see here. We're at 30.78. Should I jump in this trade? Let's see. What the heck? Short. 31. 130. 30. What was the freaking stop loss here? 30.42. See what happens. Let's get a few more seconds here. Appreciate everybody jumping in here right now. Lido is up 1.1% in the last hour. Aave is up 1.3%. Uni Ondo is up 1.3%, still sitting at 94 cents. Might be looking for some more Ondo bags here, to be honest, but potentially, if we do have a pullback on Bitcoin on the larger scale of things, could potentially lead us to something bigger here. I might take this trade or not. Except I might not be able to do it. I might not be able to do a limit order. Ooh, came right back down. That was a big drop there. Okay, see, so this is why patience is important. Patience is important, you see? This is why patience is important. See, Bitcoin had a big pullback here. This is the problem with trading altcoins. Right here, you guys are getting that first-hand experience. The minute Bitcoin pulls back, the altcoins pull back. Look how same exact candle, massive pullback for Ethereum, right on Bitcoin's pullback. Like, this is the problem with trading altcoins, like in short-term trades and stuff like that, not like spot or long-term holds, but trading altcoins this is the problem. Bitcoin, you gotta be looking at two charts all the time. You gotta be looking at Bitcoin's chart. You gotta be looking at the PPI data just came out. It's 8:30. Let me go look for it. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on Twitter by now. Let's see here. Come on, Twitter. Come on, somebody. I know somebody tweeted the PPI data somewhere already. Justin, this is more Germany stuff. Okay, PPI data. Nope. I'm just gonna have to Google it. In the meantime, let's see the chart here, still coming down, having a little bit of a pullback. the 3 minute here. PPI data. May. Well, these are the latest numbers. Where's the data for July? Scheduled to be released August 13th. Increase of goods decline 0.05. Okay, where's the data here? Change in final demand. They need to make these things more readable. Come on now. 0.02 instead of 0.01%. Oh no. Oh no. The PP is going to do PP all over these charts now. If that's true, which I can't for whatever reason find where I used to see the PPI data come out. Jeez Louise. Somebody on Twitter tweet this thing already. Whoa, what was that? Let's see here. Nope. Paxos. Yeah. Nope. How is nobody tweeting the PPI data? And why is it that I can't find it anywhere? Let's see here. Come on. Not a single person is tweeting it. Let me go back over here. Good decline for 4%. Rose. The final demand rose by 2.6% for the past 12 months, ended in June. Why is this not the latest information? Okay, let's see what the charts are doing right now. Let's see what the charts are doing. Bitcoin had a nice little pullback. Looks like it wants to start picking back up here. Let's look at the 3 minute. Glad I didn't jump into that long right there at that point, because look at that. On that retest of that breakout, didn't go out so well. Had a nice little retest here in the 3 minute, but on the 15 minute, sank right through that downward trend, let me tell you, which is no bueno. Trade would have been in a poopa loop. That's why you always got to wait for optimal entry points. Things like this are a lot riskier because you're like, okay, we're at the breakout, and then when you try looking for the confirmation, it freaking tanks. So no bueno. Even though we have a naked point of control up here at 3,138, that is my target for today. We could be headed up there. So we will see. We will see what happens here. Wait for this candle to close out. We still got 9 minutes on this candle. Let's look at the 5 minute candle here. Short-term stuff. Let's see. Let me read some of the charts. Some of the chat. Sorry, not the charts. Okay, so be Bitcoin. Ethereum's coming back up here a little bit, trying to stay above here, but it seems like it can't really stay up. Got overbought signal over here with markets chart prime getting a red dot coming down. VWAP not headed, momentum heading down. Not looking too good on the 5 minute right here for Ethereum right now. See what Bitcoin's up to. Bitcoin's trying to fight the daily open again. Getting kind of rejected there. Not bueno. Let me see if they're going to update this. Oh, finally, here you go. SA in June, 0.2%, 0.26% SA in June. What was the expected? The expected is... Does it tell us where the expected was supposed to be? I don't see PPI publications, news releases. Jeez. Always. Index final demand advanced by 0.2% in June, seasonally adjusted, and increased. Largest advance since moving up 2.7% for the past 12 months. The June rise in the index for final demand can be traced to the 0.06% increase in prices for final demand services, in contrast to final demand, yada yada. Okay, so it moved up. It moved up 0.2% more than expected. So that's not good. That's not good PPI data. That's not good. Not bueno at all. Not bueno at all. And that's why the charts are reflecting the way they are. Even though yesterday we got really good data for the CPI, we got really good data. We had a nice little rally, and it lasted very short before the ultimate pullback happened, and we all got dumped on, and we lost all the freaking profits it made for the day. So let's go look at some crypto news here. 5 major reversal indicators for crypto market in July. TON surges 983%. Yada yada. TON's one to keep an eye on. And TON meme coins are one to keep an eye on if you're into meme coins. That's for sure. Let's go look at some charts. Let's go look at some other charts here. Let's go look at some longer term stuff here for Bitcoin. Let me jump back over here. Where's my object tree? Let's look. Let's look right here. Turn this off. Why is this? Oh, this is supposed to be. We're in the 15. Let me jump out to the daily here. All right. We have a naked point of control sitting up here at 69,000, which is one to keep an eye on for sure. Let me get rid of some of these levels here. No longer necessary. No longer necessary. So the month of June left us with a naked point of control sitting up right above the all-time high for 2021. Bitcoin broke below this daily bottom here that we had at 58,000, and we are technically being rejected right now. We had a bounce off of the value area low of this range that we were in, right? We had a bounce. We fully rotated this range at this point, tried to get back above 58. Once again, got rejected these last 2 days, and we're fighting this 58. The longer we're below this 58, the more bearish I become, and the more likelihood that we're going to start dropping lower. What are these white lines all down here? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, that's annoying. Oh, this might be this. Let me just get rid of that then. Perfect. Perfecto. If we lose 55,000 and we start heading lower, this is the last little node of volume that we have up here between 52 and 50,000. This last little bump right here on the road is the only thing that can hold us away from breaking into the 49s, because this next value area high is at 49,200, and things can get real rough, my friends. Real rough here, real quick on the way up here. On the way down, I should say. On the way up. GM, my dude, hope all is well, brother. Trade Fly, what's going on, man? Appreciate you jumping in there, man. Let's see here. What else do we got? Let's go look at. Let's see what other altcoins. See the short term stuff. Yeah, still heading down. Still heading down the short term. And altcoins aren't really liking it too much right now. In the last hour, only some are somewhat up, but they're all heading down slowly here. Let's head over to my next altcoin here. Let's take a look at Solana here. Guys, jump into the chat. Drop your chat of what crypto you want me to look into, and I'll take a look at it. We're going to drop in the next few days. We're on a downtrend. Oh, we've been in a downtrend for sure for your crypto, 100%. Seems like everything goes up at night for Japanese ETFs and down during the day for us. Man, that just says that we're getting discounts, baby. We're getting discounts. Japanese are buying premiums. We are getting discounts, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Can you look at Polkadot, please? Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at Polkadot here in just a second. So Solana continuing to hold here in this range between 173 and the value area low being 125. If 125 is lost, then we do have, I was going to say a naked point of control, but we do not have a naked point of control down here anymore. We have a naked point of control. No, that's not a naked point of control either. Let's see here. What do we got? What time frame is this? Let's get a quarterly here. Let's get quarter one. Where's January at? January 1st all the way to March 31st. Ooh, look at this. Look at this quarterly naked point of control sitting down here at 97 cents, baby. 97 cents. And it's see you later, alligator. If we drop below if we lose this value area low here at 125, we used to have this on tap daily, but let me take this off. I'm actually gonna leave it there. It's been some decent support. It's been some decent support. That 117, even though now it's a lot weaker than it was before. The big target here would be the naked point of control sitting at $97. If we lose 125, I'm gonna be looking for $97 for Solana here. Let's see what the quarter two range looks like. Quarter two, April 1st, all the way to June 30th. Yeah, I just expected just a massive range in here the whole time. Nothing special about quarter two, but quarter one point of control sitting down here at $97. If we lose this 125, it's gonna be very, very interesting for Solana. Picking up some Solana under $100. Very, very interesting. Somebody wanted to look at Polkadot. Let me look at Polkadot here. .USDT. Do I have a chart here? Okay, yeah, I have some stuff here. This is outdated stuff. Let me get rid of these Fibonacci's and stuff. Okay, this chart is all kinds of outdated, let me tell you. All kinds of outdated. We got a naked point of control sitting up here. Sitting up here at $10. That's good, I guess. Let's see here. That's for the month of March, which was the peak of this altcoin rally. Let me get rid of all these ranges here. None of these ranges really matter right now. Let's get a quarter one here. January 1st, all the way to the end of March. Okay, we already filled in that naked point of control at $7. We have since then dropped out from the quarter one range. Let's see what the quarter two range looks like. April all the way to the end of June. Okay. We got a naked point of control sitting up at $7.22. But we haven't even been able to stay inside this range either. So these are two key points to be looking at right here. Let me take off my magnet. 1 and 2 right there. Very, very important key levels. Naked points of control sitting between $7.20 and $7.64. If we keep heading lower, it's not going to be looking too good, my friend. It's not going to be looking too good. Let's see what the range for quarter four. For quarter four, it was last quarter starts in October. No. When's the last quarter start? Last quarter starts. Yeah, starts in October. What am I talking about? October 1st, all the way to December. Boom. Look at this, guys. Look at this. We had a naked point of control sitting down here at $5.25. And guess what? When we had that big drop for Bitcoin and everything else, we came right to that level. Look at that. It's like almost like if TA actually worked. Quarter four, naked point of control came down to this massive node, volume node here. Point of control, naked point of control that we've been waiting for. And boom, came, filled it, tapped that level, 524. Going to be interesting to take a look at that right now. If we lose this level of 524, obviously we're potentially going to be rotating this full range here for quarter four, which will be no bueno. I mean, that would be taking us down to like $3 or some change. Smash those likes, guys. Everybody jumping in here. Make sure you guys are tapping that screen. If you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're smashing those likes as well. French Toaster in the house. What's going on? Let's take a look at. So that's what I'm looking at for Polkadot on the short term, to the down and to the upside. Upside, we got potential goals, targets here at $7.20 and $7.64. To the low side, if we drop below $5, look out below. We're gonna probably fully be rotating this entire range, which is possible at this point. If Bitcoin, and that's all dependent on Bitcoin dropping a lot lower. Let's take a look at Render here. Render still, once again, we lost the $7.38. We got a naked point of control here for the month of February, sitting down at $4.75. That's still my target right now, to the lower side, right? This is all dependent on Bitcoin dropping. If Bitcoin continues to drop and altcoins continue to dwindle here, I expect us to continue heading down to this point of control. And we have a larger point of control here for the first quarter of the year of 2024, sitting down at $3.86, which is a massive drop, guys. This drop from here to this naked point of control is 19%. Down over here is 34% drop for Render. Like I said, this is only highly, highly dependent on Bitcoin having a massive pullback and dropping lower. This is the only way I see that happening for Bitcoin here in the short term. Where's my object tree? Turn on my daily. Okay. Bitcoin just still ranging here right now. Still just ranging between the daily open and the previous day low. Let's see what is ETH doing. ETH looks like it might want to run here. ETH looks like it might want to run here. Getting a nice little green dot on Market Cipher on the 5-minute. Get a nice little twist on the ribbon for Chart Prime on the 5-minute. I just don't feel too confident. Bitcoin keeps chopping it up. That's the problem. Bitcoin keeps chopping it up, and then Bitcoin can poop all over your trade the minute it starts pulling back. So this is what I'm looking at for Render in the short term here. Let's get a quarter two range. Quarter two range, I'm pretty sure, has already met the naked point of control at this point. April 1st, all the way to the end of June. Getting that quarter two here. Oh, actually, we don't. We have a naked point of control sitting up here at the upside. Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. $10, baby. $10. We're sitting at $10 naked point of control to the upside target if we can freaking finally start coming back up. but we will see here. We also let's get a fib retracement here from the very tip top of this pullback here, all the way down here. Puts the gold pocket around $9.50 as well. So that's gonna be interesting to look at. That's gonna be interesting. We're practically at all-time low right here, right now, the lowest we've gone in a while. So we will see if we rotate this full range to the downside. It's still very possible to that $4.75 for a render. Let's move on here. Appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. Let's see what else we got. Let's take a look at AVAX. Like I said, guys, you guys want to look at some other altcoins here, I'm just going through a list of altcoins that I hold, a list of altcoins that I'm interested in. But if you guys want me to look at a specific altcoin that I have that you want me to look at, definitely drop it into the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's smash those likes. Let's get rocking and let's get rolling. Okay. Let's see here. This is for the month of June. I gotta update this. I got a bunch of stuff everywhere. I have no idea what the heck is going on. This range can go away. This range can go away. This is quarter one. This can go away. Let's get quarter two here. April 1st. Where are you at? All the way to the end of June. Got a negative point of control sitting up here at $35, baby. At $35, that's going to be very important. That's going to be a nice little key area because Bitcoin, AVAX was literally ranging between $40 and $30 this entire second quarter, which is very, very bullish. Tried to hold this. Obviously, Bitcoin continued to dump, and as Bitcoin dumped, the altcoins dumped here. We had a naked point of control also sitting here at $22. Or I should say at 20 bucks. Filled that in as well already. So it looks like we've just been freaking chopping it up here. If we lose this 22, look out down below. We have an untapped daily down here at $19. And then it just starts to escalate and get worse and worse from there. Since we had such an aggressive move back in October to the upside, not a lot of volume here. Let's get a quarter four here for 2023. Let's get the beginning of October 1st, all the way to December. Look at this aggressive move in the last quarter of 2023. Man, when are we going to see another altcoin rally like this, right? That was a massive rally. So yeah, naked point of control is sitting right at, we actually front ran it. Naked point of control is for quarter four of 2023 is sitting right here at, come on now. Right here at $21. We had we had a daily up here. Let me get rid of this 22. It's no longer relevant. We have a naked point of control sitting down at 21, which is potentially the target that I'm going for here right now, especially with this downward trend that we're in. Look at this massive downward trend. Nothing but down, baby. Nothing but down. Look at this. Just straight downward trend action happening. Not bueno at all for the altcoins. I mean, for AVAX specifically right now. So we could continue chopping it up here, taking it all the way down to this naked point of control at $21. That's lost. For the next target will be 1902, which is a daily untapped level. And then we got another daily untapped sitting at 16. At that point, we could be rotating this full range all the way down to $8. That is a massive drop for AVAX. You're thinking, wait a minute. 15% to the naked point of control, 22 to the first untapped daily, 36 to the second. And if we fully rotate this is a 65% drop. Now, this seems very unlikely in my personal opinion. Very unlikely. That means that Bitcoin would have had to drop another 20 or 30%, maybe even 40% drop. And so far, Bitcoin hasn't really been dropping like that. Bitcoin's been holding up pretty strong. Even with all the FUD of Germany selling, right? Mt. Gox redistributing their funds. FTX is going to be giving some money back as well, like $16 billion and stuff. Bitcoin's been holding up pretty well in the short term here. It's been absorbing those massive sells pretty well. Obviously, we're at 57. We would like to be a lot higher than that overall. But to be honest, it's not that bad. It could have been a lot worse, to be honest. It could have been a lot worse for Bitcoin in the short term. And Bitcoin's been holding up pretty well. Let's see how this Ethereum, just sitting here, man. Just sitting here, just chopping it up sideways. Getting back above this, trying to get back above this downward trend here. Thanks. If you could bring me a cup of water when you get a chance, it'd be great. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're the best. So yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum's trying to get back above here, but Bitcoin's just chopping. So it's just so hardcore chopping it up above this daily point of control here. But overall, when you're above the previous day low, technically it's bullish here, right? We just reclaimed the value area low here. We're trying to reclaim it once again, at least in the 15-minute. Trying to stay here. Target should be the naked point of control sitting up at 57,822. That should be for the target for the day trade, unless we just completely nuke to the downside. Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. Oh, man. So somebody just asked, what is holding Bitcoin back other than German government selling? Does the Fed cutting rate helps Bitcoin? Yes, the rates, the Fed cutting rates is definitely going to be very bullish for Bitcoin, because that means money is getting easier to print, right? There's less interest rate. It's cheaper to borrow money. It's cheaper to print money. And we get closer and closer to quantitative easing. Now, if we'll see how aggressive once we start getting the first rate cut, we're going to get a taste of how aggressive these rate cuts are going to be. And once we get one, right, more likely that once you get one, you're going to get two, maybe get three, and you start getting more Fed cuts, rate cuts here in the longer term overall, which could be very, very bullish. Now, if they just like cut the rates extremely hard from the get-go and start trying to push back down towards that 0% interest rate. But even if they get it down to 4%, that's going to be pretty aggressive already. We're sitting somewhere around 7%. That's going to be very, very bullish for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin has flourished. Obviously, it's parabolic of bull markets at pretty much a 0% interest rate ever since many years ago. So that being said, yes, it'll be very, very bullish. That means the money printers are coming back on, and quantitative easing is more likely, or at that point actually happening at full speed ahead. And that just means that for investors in traditional markets, they're more risk on assets, right? They're more let's pump the markets, and you're going to see the stock market pump. You're going to see a lot of this stuff happening, and you're going to see Bitcoin run. And if Bitcoin runs, all coins will run. That's just the way the name of the game. That's just the name of the game, my friends. I appreciate everybody hitting those follows. Let's freaking go. Welcome to the Crusader Army. Please have a look at Pepe. I'll definitely take a look at Pepe in just a second. Oh man, this chat is flying. What do you think about Shiba Inu? I mean, they're all meme coins. Obviously, they're long-term meme coins because they're all well established, right? They're all over billions of dollar market cap at this point. So overall, doing very well. Guys, if you guys are watching on TikTok right now, please smash those likes. We only got 1,400 likes. Come on, we need more likes, guys. We need 10,000 likes. Let's go. Let's smash those likes. You think Bitcoin is going back up? I'm not long term. There's still some potential pain for Bitcoin to the downside. There's potential. Obviously, short term, I'm targeting 57,800 for a short term trade. Let's take a look here at this ETH trade. ETH trade right here happening. We're trying to break above this downward trend, trying to reclaim this value area low, sitting at 3,082. Target is also 3,138, which is the naked point of control from the previous day. So those are the targets right now. We're going to get back above the daily open. That would be very, very bullish heading back up here. But we will see. That is a let me see, from where we're at right now all the way up here is a 2% move with some leverage. That is a lot of money, my friends. A lot of money. A lot of money. Let's see here. Let's look at the 3 minute. 3 minute. How's the 3 minute looking? Okay. Let's see here. 5 minute. Chart prime is so slow. Jeez, come on. Okay. We'll see here. We'll keep taking a look at this right here. Bitcoin is looking a lot more bullish right now. It's already back above the previous value area low, which is bullish. Been holding above that here on the 15 minute. Big target. Why is this point of control sitting here? This line should not be here. That line was confusing me. Just like this daily div probably shouldn't be there either. Yeah, that's what I thought. This daily div belongs up here. Thank you. So we could definitely be running it up to about 58 with that daily div. If we rotate this full range, we'll go up to 58.5, give or take. I doubt that. Not getting a lot of momentum here. Getting a reversal signal here from chart prime. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Just a lot of choppiness today in the markets. A lot of choppiness. Let's take a look at Pepe. Somebody wanted to look at Pepe. Pepe. Come on, load in. Why is this range not loading in? Come on. This is Q2. Yeah, okay. So we filled this gold pocket clearly. No longer need to worry about that. We hit this daily untapped level as well. Point of control for Q2 range is still sitting down here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros, I think. No, five zeros, 50701. That's still the overall larger target here because we are in this Q2 range. We've been dropping down here. We've been in a downward trend. So the larger overall target is still to the downside right here, potentially another 17% drop from where we're at, which is literally nothing for a meme coin, even though this is a larger scale billion-dollar meme coin, still not a huge drop at all for meme coins to drop another 17%. Very, very possible. Especially all of this is highly indicative of Bitcoin's dropping, right? If Bitcoin drops, we're definitely going to see some lower action here for altcoins and meme coins. Just keeping it updated here on this trade. I'm seeing the charts on the last hour. Everything is pumping at 1.2%, over 1% or so. Things are getting bullish. In the last hour, as the PPI data has come out, the stock market will be opening here soon. I see Coach TY in the house. What's going on, man? I've seen you around. I've seen some of your content. Got some good stuff going on. Let's see here. Can you look over? Can you cover ICP? Yeah, I'll take a look at ICP here in just a sec. Let's see here. Where am I? Oh, here's my ICP. Not to be confused with ICUP. Where is... Come on, ICP, where you at? Here we go. All right. So ICP is one of these very similar to AVAX, or I should say to Render, right? A lot of volume up here for Q2. So as you guys, if I get a Q2 range up here, Q1 and Q2, I should say. I'm gonna do a let me see, January 1st. The first 2 quarters of the year. Yeah, first 2 quarters, naked point of control is sitting up here at $12, basically $13. That's where we were at this first entire 6 months of the year. It's just sitting up here, ranging between 11 and $15. We had a short term pump up to 15, or I should say $20. When we broke above 15, was massive resistance. We lost that. Since then, we've been hitting some local targets here. So we broke into the quarter 4 range for 2023. We broke below $8. We hit this monthly untapped level here of $6. We hit this, and since then we kind of have had a bounce. We've been staying above $6, but overall, being inside this range, the larger target, the naked point of control, is $4.51. It is $4, which is a 30% drop from where we're at right now. Yeah, 36% drop from where we're at right now, which is a massive, massive drop. This is all only possible if Bitcoin continues to drop to the downside. If Bitcoin breaks to the lower 50s, even the high 40s, dropping another 20 to 30% for Bitcoin will definitely drop these altcoins and nuke them down to 36%. Very, very possible. Let's see here. Let's get a fib. Let's get a fib pull from the very tip top. Patty whack. Give a dog a bone to the very bottom here. Obviously puts a very nice gold pocket sitting up here as well, right above the naked point of control. Between gold pocket at $15.81, or 18 cents, I should say. Very, very nice gold pocket up there with the naked point of control. Those are definitely targets to the upside. Question is, how low are we going to go before we stop? That's the real question. How low are we going to go? If we have this full move measured out here, right, if we get another fib pull here from the very low back here, right, to this very top, we've already more than gone through that entire gold pocket, as you guys can see. Come on. Already fell through that gold pocket as well, so not looking too good for ICP in the short term. Obviously, just chopping it up, trying to find some support, but as you can see, there's just not really any support between $8 and $6 and some change. There's barely any support at all. The big support starts to come in at $4.41, which is why this thing can just nuke right through. Are you a Kaspa fan? I've been seeing news about RC20 and stuff. I am a Kaspa fan. I'm going to be mining Kaspa here in just real soon. I was mining Bitcoin down in Paraguay, and we're shifting our Bitcoin miners over to Kaspa miners. So I'm definitely bullish on Kaspa long term. I'll take a look at IMX. I'll take a look at let's take a look at Kaspa. Somebody just brought it up. Kaspa. Oops. Kaspa on MEXC. Let's see here. Okay, let's get some targets here for Kaspa, baby. Let's go. Come on. Kaspa's been around since May 2023. Is that when it started? Probably not. All right, let's get Q1. Q1. Oops, already passed that. Q1. Q2. Let's get Q4 of 2023 on October 1st. There we go. All right. So just quick and dirty. Some quick levels here. Very interesante, güey. on top daily down here. I'm not gonna be taking too much of a closer look at these on tap dailies, but here we are. Right, this is quarter one. This is quarter two. Quarter one right now is really not that relevant since we already tapped those levels. But the naked point of control sitting here at quarter two is sitting down at 14 cents. We got a lot of volume in this range, right? A lot of volume, a lot of potential support here. As you can see, we came down to 14 some change throughout June. Had a nice bounce back up, creating a little bit of a double top situation here, right? This is not looking too good. Could potentially even been leading for a head and shoulders pattern, overall larger, but target of point of control in this range is 14 cents. We're above the value area high, so far so good. Not looking too dumpy for Caspa. Caspa's been holding up pretty strong here at 16, 17 cents. Lots of, we've been up here multiple times. Been holding up here since June. Came down quickly, came right back up. So Caspa is holding up pretty well. But if we do lose this point of control, 14 cents, obviously we got some lower levels here at 11 cents, 12 cents that are untapped dailies. That could definitely lead us to some bigger drops here. Let's see. Let's get some weekly. Yeah, we got a weekly untapped down here at 10 cents. That's gonna be interesting, which is also the value area low of this range. So very interesting. And obviously, we don't want to drop below 10 cents. We drop below 10 cents, and the next point of control, which is the naked point of control, is at 4 cents, practically 5 cents. I don't expect that to happen at all. That's 69% drop. That's only possible. I just don't see that happening. Anything's possible in this world, right? Absolutely anything's possible. We could be living in a simulation. We could be living in a flat earth. We could be doing whatever. I just don't think those things are likely. But 69% drop for Caspa is very, very unlikely unless we have catastrophic downturn on Bitcoin and overall in the bull market. So that's definitely. Yep, in May 23 for Caspa, picked up some bags at 2 cents. Let's freaking go, dude. Congratulations, Jamie, picking up Caspa at 2 cents, bro. You are killing it. You are killing it right now with this massive run. Let's check back in. Oh, Bitcoin's having that run towards the naked point of control, baby. Bitcoin's having that run. Ethereum seems like it wants to follow here. We'll see. We'll see if Bitcoin can keep this momentum up or if it's going to burn out soon and just dump on everybody. What's the high you're targeting in your Caspa bags? Apple user, I think $1 Caspa is very likely. I think that's a very likelihood of Caspa. Caspa doesn't have any tier 1 listings. It's barely listed on any exchanges. So that's what's been holding Caspa back a lot. I also, there's other people that say, $3, $4 Caspa potentially in the books. And maybe it is, right? Maybe Caspa is the Cardano of this bull market, right? It could be. Caspa has had a huge run already, has been a huge name for itself, extremely bullish for mining. If anybody is bullish on mining Caspa or is interested in mining Caspa, definitely shoot me a DM. Definitely shoot me a DM. I'm working on setting up a bigger Caspa mining operation. So if you guys want in on that, are interested in some information, definitely shoot me a DM on that. But overall, Caspa has been doing very, very well. Caspa could potentially be the Cardano of this bull market. It got the KRC20 tokens or smart contracts, I should say, now, which is finally a level up in Caspa, right? Caspa was just a layer 1, had no smart contracts. Now they do have smart contracts, so they're getting into that. They're starting to build the meme coins and stuff. They're still very early. They don't have a Caspa DEX just yet, at least not that I know of, since their smart contracts literally just launched on the 30th or 31st of last month. So it's literally been like 12 days since they got smart contracts. I'm sure somebody is working hard on a DEX right now because they're going to be getting all the trading volume once that happens and all the liquidity as well. So I'll be very bullish on any Caspa dexes that launch. I'll definitely be scooping that up. So that being said, I believe $1 for Caspa is very simple, very possible. I should say very likely, in my personal opinion, because of the potential it has of where it's building, what it's doing, how profitable it is to mine. Lots of eyes on Caspa. Got Marathon, one of the largest, largest companies in the world that's also mining Bitcoin, is now mining Caspa as well. But then this is also a double-edged sword, right? A lot of people are mining Caspa because Caspa is very, very bullish, right? To mine, you can make like $50 a day mining Caspa. I actually have the stats pulled up right over here. Yeah, look at this right here, guys. Look at this. So we do some calculations here. So rough estimate, right? These are rough estimates, but it's about $43 for a Caspa miner KS5M. $43 of profit per day. Guys, this is per day. I know you guys might not be able to see this too well. Let me see if it's even covering my head. Oh, yeah, it is covering my head. Or I should say my head is covering it. Where is this? Oops. Sorry, guys. You guys have been watching my ugly back screen this whole time. Let me see here. Right here. $43 per day. $43 per day of profit. That is $1,300 of profit per day per month. $1,300 of profit per month at the end of each month for mining Caspa. Very, very bullish. Very, very bullish indeed overall. So that being said, there's a lot of people are mining Caspa, and that's also a potential problem, right? A problem here is if they're mining Caspa, and it's this profitable, and we got companies like Marathon mining Caspa, they're sitting on a ton of Caspa. Right, they're sitting on a ton of Caspa that they've been stacking this entire time. And yes, meanwhile, the fact that they are stacking it, it could be very, very bullish in the long term, right? In the short term, very bullish for Caspa. My consensus or my worry is that they've been stacking so much Caspa for so long now that they're also going to dump a ton of Caspa when Caspa's price starts running towards that $1 mark. It's going to be a massive selling wall potentially, right? Potentially. That's just my personal opinion. Potentially massive selling happening because of these massive corporations and just all this massive mining that has been so profitable for so long. French Soldier says, can we look at Fetch? Yes, sir. We definitely can. Let's see here. So yeah. That's my biggest problem with Caspa is that itself, is that it definitely can potentially be dropping because of how much people are stacking Caspa overall very long term. So GME coin dead in your opinion? I don't know what GME coin is, but probably. Hey, Phantom. Oh yeah, let's take a look at Fetch and let's take a look at Phantom here. Let's jump back over into the charts. Ooh, look at this. Look at Bitcoin pump. Dang. Oh, look at Ethereum. Nice little run to the daily open, getting rejected at the daily open right now. But look at that Bitcoin running towards that naked point of control, just like I told you guys for the daily trade. That was a nice little let me see here. That's a nice little 1%, 1.10% move. If we get all the way to the point of control right now, we front run it just a little bit. Ethereum still keeping an eye on it. Still has potential to run up there, especially if it reclaims this daily open. That'd be very, very bullish for ETH. Now that it's back above the value area high, that's bullish. We have to see if we can hold this value area low. Hold this value area low, reclaim this daily open, and it's run off to the point of control. Naked point of control sitting up here. Very, very bullish for Ethereum in the short term. That's just for a short-term trade. Now, let's go take a look at Fetch. Let's go take a look at Fetch on Binance. Whoa, got a bunch of stuff going on here. Let me just get rid of all this stuff. Let me just clear up this chart. This is the weekly. Why am I on the weekly here? All right. Let's get quarter one. Quarter one. Where are you at? January 1st. Lots of aggressive movement for Fetch, as Fetch is part of the AI narrative and had a very aggressive move in this previous altcoin season, with a massive naked point of control sitting down at 68 cents, my friends. 68 cents. Big move to the downside here. Potentially, right? So these are the key levels right here. We got a naked point of control sitting up at $2.24. Sorry about that. And we have a naked point of control sitting down here at 68 cents for Fetch AI. Those are the two big targets that I'm looking at right here, right now. And the reason for that is, well, simple. We fell out of the quarter two range. We're inside the quarter one range. Quarter one range does not have a lot of volume up here, as you can see, because we had such an aggressive move in February all the way into March. Right, very aggressive, very low amount of time for accumulation or volume to apply here, because we just straight up pumping to the right, leading to the massive amount of volume sitting down here around $67, $68 cents, below $1 for Fetch AI. I know Fetch had their merger, and like I said, I didn't think that the Fetch merger was going to be too bullish for Fetch or the other altcoins, especially happening now during a bear market trend here. You know, it just is what it is. So let's get a fib pull here from this absolute bottom. From this absolute bottom to this absolute top. We've already filled through that gold pocket as well, falling below that. So let me delete that. Let me get another fib pull here from the very toppity top to about the bottom right here. Nice little gold pocket sitting up here. Above the 0.50 actually lines up perfectly with the naked point of control for quarter two at $2. So that's going to be an interesting play out of this tapping to this to the upside. Have to get back above $1.72 before we even start targeting that area. We're currently sitting at $1.13. We have some little bit of node volume here, as you guys can see here. We have a little node volume here. We have a little node volume right here. And this is what's keeping Fetch AI's price up right now, this little node volume. But the minute Bitcoin either comes to the downside, this thing's going to, or if Bitcoin starts pumping larger scale numbers, right, above 60,000, getting closer to that 70,000 again, we can definitely see Fetch potentially recovering. I don't know how the Fetch price is going to be affected after the merger has already happened, I believe. I don't really know what the Fetch price is going to lead to, or where it's going to become, or it's just going to be completely obsolete. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been keeping up with that. How much is it for one of those miners? They're about $10,000 right now, $8,000 to $10,000 for a miner. If you're talking about the Caspa thing that I was showing earlier, they're about $8,000 to $10,000 right now. There's a mining operation that I'm working with up in North Carolina here in the United States that are mining Caspa a lot. So if you guys are interested in getting involved with that, they have everything set up. Their turnaround is about 2 weeks from when you put in your order. Depending when you put your order in, you can get some of these Caspa miners, since they have high demand from the manufacturers because they make bulk orders. You get your order very, very quickly versus buying it on your own. So yeah, just working with them, trying to expand the mining operation. So if you guys are interested in getting involved with that, then definitely, like I said, shoot me a DM or hit me up on Discord or whatever. But they are between $8,000 to $10,000 for a Caspa miner, which is still very, very profitable. They're making $40, $43, give or take, per month, which is very, very profitable in the long term. Let's see here. What was the other coin? Oh, Phantom. Yeah, let's take a look at Phantom here. Can you explain the point of controls, please? The points of controls for somebody that just asked, right? Point of controls are these red lines inside this range. It's a range within a certain amount of time, right? I usually do monthly, quarterly, weekly. You can do any type of ranges, but these are quarterly ranges. So these are massive. These are quarterly points of control. And what the point of control means is the point of control is the point within that range that had the most volume traded, meaning the price was around that same time or changed hands the most around that price, which is the larger volume node, meaning a lot of people were trading. And in this example, Fetch AI around 68 cents in the time of quarter one. During the time of quarter two, the most volume was happening. Right? You see this close, tight range. This is a very tight range compared to this wide range. A lot of was happening between $2 and 24 cents. So those points, when they're left naked, means that the range has closed. Like, the range for quarter one ended on April 1st and has never been revisited. And technically, through technical analysis, these levels should be revisited at some point. If not, they are a point of interest. So that's why we target them when you're doing technical analysis and charting and stuff. So that's what a point of control is. And that's why they're so important. Ooh, massive pullback for Bitcoin here. Massive rejection heading towards that point of control up here for the daily trade, which has also led ETH to pull back a little bit. But we will continue on here. Let's go. Let's move on to Phantom. Let's go Phantom on Binance. This is perpetual. No, I don't want perpetual. Yeah, let's go to Binance here. Oopsie. Did a boopsie. Let's get a quarter one range here. Like just starting from the higher level ranges into the lower ranges. But yeah. Oopsie. Did another boopsie. January 1st, all the way, coño. January 1st, all the way to March 31st. Come on. Sorry about that, guys. We already tapped our quarter one naked point of control, which was at 40 cents. Tapped that just a few days ago. Let's see, quarter two. April all the way to June 30th. Leaving a lot of points of control. As you guys can see here, you guys have been watching the stream. A lot of quarter two, coño. A lot of quarter two point of controls to the upside. Meaning there's, targets to the upside here that it makes things bullish entering into quarter four. Quarter three right now is, kind of to the downside. Kind of closing up anything we had in quarter one or something like that, at least for most of these cryptos. And then quarter four could potentially be very bullish, filling back in what was left for quarter two to the upside here. So quarter two point of control sitting up at 81 cents. Quarter one point of control just got tapped a few days ago, sitting at 40 cents. Obviously, we don't want to lose that support. If we do, we're potentially heading down to 30 cents. And if from there, it could get ugly, right? If we keep dropping to the downside, we get a quarter four for 2023 from October all the way to the end of the year. Come on. Why is my range not loading? This point of control has already been tapped. Kind of almost lining up with this. So it should have a lot of support between this 32 and 30 cent level here. If not, look out for 24 to the downside here. But hopefully 40 here holds and we can start potentially moving back up. Obviously, this is all dependent on Bitcoin, right? We're not in altcoin season right now. We are in a time that everything is dependent on Bitcoin right now because Bitcoin is in a downward trend. So if Bitcoin continues pulling down, we expect lower price action. If Bitcoin pulls up, we expect higher price action for the altcoins until an altcoin rally can pop off. The last hour has been very bullish for the altcoins, up 2%, 3%, 5% for OM. OM is Mantra, one that is working with real-world assets, I believe, and working with Ondo. Last time I looked at it, I got to keep an eye on this. This is potentially very, very bullish. Mantra has had a very bullish year, 4,000% up in the year, 30% in the month, 37% in the week. Like, Mantra has been pumping hard. Meanwhile, everything else has been pretty much taking a break here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin's trade. Bitcoin's back up, baby. Trying to make that run back up. So is Ethereum. Ethereum is also trying to break that daily open, try to run its way up to the naked point of control for the previous day range here. This is the trade setup for the day right now. Understood. Thank you. Would you use it as a mean of reversion idea? Yeah, it's just a local target area to keep an eye on where price could be heading down to. Very there. I use them a lot. I use them monthly, weekly, daily, quarterly, yearly. They're all very important. How does one get into mining Caspa? Jamie, just shoot me a DM. My DMs on TikTok are open. Just shoot me a DM. Best place to staking Caspa. I forget the name of where people are putting up their Caspa to get some APY on it. I can't remember right now. There's like a wallet or something. I forget. One of the best wallets for Caspa users is Tangem. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough tutorial on how to set one of these up and why, if you're a Caspa holder, if you're holding Caspa long term, why Tangem, which is a hardware wallet, is the best hardware wallet for Caspa. There's not a lot of support for Caspa out there, but Tangem holds it, and it actually lets you even do transactions with Caspa within that wallet to convert into other cryptos. That way you don't have to be changing it, sending it to different exchanges. So Tangem wallet, I don't have a referral link or anything like that. I just bought this one. I'm going to be setting up because I do have Caspa to hold. So yeah, Tangem is very bullish. But yes, if you're interested in the Caspa mining, just shoot me a DM. My DMs on TikTok are open. If you are on YouTube, join my Discord. Get in there, rocking and rolling. I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe, joining the Crusader Army if you haven't already. Let's freaking go. It's Friday afternoon, or Friday morning, I should say. I usually stream in the afternoon. I'm probably going to start streaming more likely in the mornings moving forward. The afternoons just haven't been working out for me. Haven't been able to stay consistent with them. Family stuff always kind of gets in the way. So probably going to be mining. Probably going to be streaming in the mornings moving forward. So I appreciate every single one of you guys showing up here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Until next time, guys, see ya.